And if that's grounded, for example, in a text like Thomas, and we see that Jesus gives Thomas a mild rebuke, Thomas, all right, I'll show you this time, but it sure have been better if you had not asked for this, and blessed are those who believe but they've not seen. I cannot think of a text that refutes that more firmly than the text itself. In the Gospel of John, just for some starters, Jesus is held by Mary Magdalene, offers himself to be seen by the disciples, offers himself to be seen by Thomas, and Ignatius, an early source, tells us that they touched him. And then, blessed are they who have not seen and yet believed. I think in the context it's very, very clear, and this would be consistent with the rest of the New Testament, that it is belief based on testimony, not belief based on proof. Paul says, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, this isn't something we've seen. It's not based on proof. I think Christianity is based on testimony. And it's very clear, because then Jesus tells the disciples to go out and do likewise, take the gospel out, and to tell others about this. It would hardly be the sort of thing, I just don't even think you can find a verse in the Bible that would say, go out there and just tell them to have faith in the wind, or, faith in me without any witness whatsoever. So I think in its context, we can't verify that. And the meaning of the word, we can't verify that, what Jesus sends them out to do. I just think we can't substantiate this from anything there in that text.